Well, here I am, 2 weeks plus into my first camping adventure, and I love it. I could live out of Rosie. I never ever want this to end. It's beautiful. I'm down near the Captain's Wife pub in Wales, not far from Cardiff, and not far from Barry Island. It's lovely. The beaches are a little bit stony and rocky. That's why I managed to fall on the beach last night chasing a sunset, as I always do, chase sunsets, and then I fell on my bad knee. But, hey, sure, it's all good. And Smudgy has been in having a swim. She actually can swim. That girl is amazing. So I took her out in the water. She's down here. Smudgy. Can you see? I don't know if you can see her. She's down on the floor somewhere. I don't know how to turn this camera. But anyway, she's down here and she's had a swim, and now she has rolled herself everywhere in sand, which means tonight when we go to bed, I'll be getting an exfoliation treatment from all the sand, I think, that she's now got stuck in every bit of her fur. She is a real gypsy traveller, aren't you, girlfriend? Global gypsy like her mammy. Hey? So, what have I learned about being on the road? The freedom is incredible. It's such a wonderful, wonderful feeling to be able to stay where you want to stay, go where you want to go. I can froth my milk, use my mucker pot. I've got my little toilet, so that's all good. I've got plenty of baby wipes. Every 4 or 5 days, go somewhere where I can have a shower, and I'm all good. All good. I just love it. I could live like this and travel all of Europe, all the world actually, like this. I'm really enjoying it. Smudge is apparently enjoying eating some seaweed down there. But I've also learned that I'm kind of better off travelling on my own. I had planned to go to a camper weekend, got the wrong coordinates twice and got lost twice. And then eventually, I think I was kind of nervous about going just because I have a little bit of nervousness. And then got the right coordinates, but knew at this stage on country roads where I hadn't seen a petrol station for over an hour, getting lost again, that I was probably going to run out of petrol, and indeed I did. So when we did arrive at the Captives campout, I was told there's 2 of you and there's only one name down here, and I thought I had booked Connor on my list, and he was only staying with me until the next morning. And they said, oh, we're fully booked. So I was like, oh, okay, we'll just go and find a lay-by. No, we don't want to turn you away. Give us £25 and he can stay. And I said, you're all right, I'll go and find a lay-by. So that whole, I was a bit disappointed with the supposed VW family looking after each other, looking out for each other. It was just a bit of a money-making thing, the Captives camp out, I think, because a day pass was only £11 or £10 when you were booking it. And by now it was like, gone 10 o'clock at night. We'd been on the road for over 6 hours. We were really, really tired. But anyway, what I have learned is that you meet wonderful people. Forget about that Captives camp out. Forget about that. There was a lovely man called Alan, and Connor had knocked on his door, and he came down with unleaded in a jerry can, emptied his jerry can into Rosie, wouldn't take a penny, not a penny, and then just disappeared into the night like a little angel into the dark. And we got Rosie going again, and after leaving campouts, we found a lovely little lay-by, which was set right back from the road, and we both calmed down from killing each other, because I'd been really stressed, so Connor got stressed, and I got more stressed, and he got more stressed. But we survived without killing anybody, and parked in this lay-by, and those are the best places. best places. The Search for Sites app is fantastic. It gives you pubs with car parks you can park in, as well as sites as well. But you've got pubs with car parks and get your dinner there. There's also lay-bys that they advise you. So we had gone and we parked in this lay-by, and we had crumpets and he had cider, and then we climbed into bed. And in the morning, we got up and we went to a lovely little town, and Connor got his hair cut because he was going off with the lads in the valleys, because I'm the only gay in the village. Yes, my Welsh accent is terrible, but I do love it. And so Chad came and got Connor. Off they went. I parked in the Captain's Wife car park, which is the car park of where I'm located now, and had a lovely night's sleep. Oh, it was gorgeous. Got up this morning and I had a chia and hemp seed pudding that I'd made overnight, with some cranberries and some granola that I put into it as well, and then some blueberries. And then to top it all off, because of being so healthy, it was like, gotta have a sausage sandwich. So I had my sausage sandwich. And Smudgy had her sausage as well for breakfast, so she was happy. Then my mum wants a stick of rock, so we drove to Barry Island, which was a nightmare of a place. Oh, really, really busy, really busy. Managed to get a rock, and just came back to the Captain's Wife and walked along the beach, and here I am now. So I've learnt, when you find somewhere you like, just stay there. Just stay there. If you get yourself a really, really good cool box that keeps things cold for days, like my ice is still only half defrosted from when we left Jackie's, and we left Jackie's on Friday and it's Sunday now, so everything is still ice cold in there, which is fantastic. So once you've got a really good ice box, and you've got a Ridge Monkey, and you've got your coffee pot and your little USB milk frother, life on the road is just bliss. It's fantastic. I really, really love it. I don't think I've ever been more at peace and more happy than I am when I'm on the road with Smudge. It's just absolutely wonderful, and it's been wonderful having Connor with me, obviously, and he, as I say, he's gone for a couple of days now. He'll be back tomorrow, and then we'll start heading home so he can see his grandma and granddad. So I reckon I would just recommend to everybody, if you can, get a camper van and just travel. Like I say, I would live in Rosie full time, not a bother. I could easily just go off in her and live in her full time. And the other thing is that it's great. Say you run out of petrol, which we did, and we got low on money. Like I've got like about £2 in my account. I'm waiting for money to come through, which is being transferred to my bank account, and it hasn't come through when I hoped it would. So hey, that's okay, because I can just stay parked where I am, and when the money does come through, then I can drive to a petrol station and I can get something. And also in the meantime, as I say, I've got some bits in the cool box to eat. I've got some eggs and I've got some rolls, so I'm not going to starve. And sure, a little bit of hunger wouldn't do me any bad anyway. There's lots of me to love here. So yeah, just go for it. Anybody who's ever thought about going off in their camper van, go for it. And you might say, oh yeah, she's sitting in the sun on the beach, and that's easy to say, but I've had my nights of it absolutely belting it down, and lying in bed and listening to the rain on the roof of Rosie. Oh my God, it's lovely. It's lovely. I'm just so at peace and so free. Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. So this has been absolutely fantastic. And as soon as I've been home and checked on the other two dogs, might take the other two dogs with me as well next time. The only thing that stops me is my back, because I'm not really able to walk all three of them together with my bad knee and my bad back. But yeah, I'll definitely be off again 2nd and 3rd of October to the King's Head Inn to see Jackie and Dave, because they're just fab. They're like family now. And I'll be doing more of Wales again. I love Wales. It's beautiful. and then, Devon and Cornwall and South Coast and more of the East Coast again. But I think what I'll do in future is that I'll just find one place, and then just stay there. Because I've done a lot of driving. I've gone from Essex up to Lincoln, up to Hartlepool, up to Newcastle, back to Lincoln, across to Bristol,